The two and the one are supposed to be silent.
Ooh.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. This is JR and the Beatguy and the voice in the back of the room.
Whoop, whoop.
Hopefully you guys got your cappuccino, or you bring your bottle of wine or your spritzer. But tonight's going to be an exciting night. We got some interesting topics to talk about. No cheese or monkeys or anything like that. We might have a story about Bigfoot. Who knows? Let's see what happens. But thank you, everyone, for joining us, whoever's out there.
Out there.
I was going to say out there as well.
Hold on a second. Let me see here. Since he's sending out the link, I might as well.
Yeah,
He is. He's busy link sending. You can hear my phone dinging because I'm in all these group messages. Let me silence that.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, man. Let's see here.
Yeah, you can't see here.
By the way, I freed this from my wires spinning. Grimble Alexander, you're meowing.
That's his name, Alexander?
No, his name's Grim.
Oh, Grim.
I just call him Grimble Alexander to be cute.
Oh.
I gave him a middle name.
Let me see here. Oh, you gave him a middle name, really?
We also call him Grimson the Pimpson, so.
He is.
Because he's straight pimp.
Grim. Okay. Let's see.
He does. He'll sit there and he'll put his arm up on the arm of the chair with his elbow, and he just looks like he's straight pimping.
Pimp.
Really?
Yeah, he's amazing. You don't fuck with him. You really can't. He's just...
Okay.
He's like an...
If you want to know what he looks like, he's the color of Pseudo's beard.
Yeah.
Really?
He's
what? Let's see. Live. How come I can't get it? How did you get the...
I'm good.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I know.
Here.
Hey, Grim, stop.
What was that,
Grim? Please speak to me.
Alright, guys. JR, you gotta be focusing while I'm doing this. Well, only one of us can do this at a time.
Only
Yeah, it was always worked because you were doing the intro.
Come on.
I'm gonna do the intro then. You gotta get the link
go
next
ahead.
time,
Do
not
it.
me.
Do it then.
I want to hear it.
Welcome to the show. This is JR and the Beatguy. Tonight's show, we're gonna go over some random stupid shit. I don't know.
It's not always stupid.
It's not stupid. It's actually really cool current events that keep up with current events. And keep up with current events. And I'm stuttering.
Anyway, hey, welcome to our show, JR and the Beatguy. This is the voice in the back of the room. I may be a hostage, but that doesn't mean I need to be a Debbie Downer.
Debbie. Shout out to Miles.
Tonight we have a few random questions for you. We'd like to give our feedback, information, hear your comments. So like, subscribe, comment, and we can't wait to have you participate in the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good way of doing it. Good job.
Yeah, I'm going to get stuck being forced to do the intro from now on now. Add it to the list.
Alright, I'm done sending this out. I gotta send it to one more person. Fuck.
Hey, watch your language. Look,
Okay.
we don't sit
we
here
go.
screaming profanities all the time.
Hey guys, I know that everyone's been commenting and me and JR have been just staring at our phones this whole time. It's very amazing to watch.
I can't see the comments, otherwise I'd say hi to them. Pseudo.
Yeah, I'm gonna start reading them. There's 2 comments sitting down there.
Pull up
Trippy.
the comments. Trippy, what up, Trippy? What up, Trip Dog?
This is the closest you guys have gotten to my face the whole series.
Oh, he said good evening. Oh, Trippy said they do look alike, Pseudo and Grim. Yeah, they do.
Hey, how you doing, Brian?
Hey, Westy. Let the list commence. He's ready to get going.
All right, let's go.
Look at Westy transitioning us forward. I like it. He's taking my job over there.
Yeah.
All right. How many? So last week, JR, you wanted to guess how many questions I was going to make.
Yes, I will go with number 9.
Ooh, trick question. I still made 8. Anyway, all right. They're not as dark as last week. And I think, the first one's kind of dark, but it's not, an incinerated 5-year-old. So, nothing will be as dark as that. So, starting out with question 1, this is actually a rollover from last week that we didn't get to. And if we did, I forgot. So, just tell me, and then it's 7 questions.
Okay. Trick question. It's 7 questions.
We don't know. I don't remember. Did I tell you about the International Criminal Court arresting and deporting the former Filipino president?
No.
No.
Okay. Cool. Good. We didn't do this one. Okay. So what does it say? So yeah, the International Criminal Court arrested and deported the former Filipino president. What do you?
JR, you can't do that.
What?
What did he
It's
do?
from my nose, man.
All right, Caitlin, continue.
Okay. I didn't see what he did. What do you think he did?
What JR just did. On camera, he shoved white stuff up his nose.
That may have.
No, I didn't. No.
Listen. That may have something to do with it.
Oh, really?
What?
He was
It
smuggling
may.
cocaine?
No.
Okay. I probably just got taken off.
That's
YouTube.
quite the opposite. You probably did. Can we rewind and restart? Can you
No,
cut that?
I was just doing this just to clear my nose.
Oh, yeah. He's totally not addicted to Afrin.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not a problem at all.
Yeah, last week he was just. You're only supposed to use that 3 days.
Oh man, for what? Look what Trippy said.
First up, admitting I have a problem.
First up is
Hey,
admitting you have a problem.
Hey, Grandma, we love you too. All right. So, yes, the Filipino president was arrested by the International Criminal Court. What do you think he did?
Yeah. What do you think he did?
Why are you singling me out?
It's your
Go
turn
ahead,
to answer.
you say.
I answered the last one. I said what JR was just doing.
What? Because I'm sniffing this? You gotta single me? Well, okay. I think he was sniffing cocaine in the back, like, Vinny said, and maybe that's why he got arrested.
No, I didn't say that's what it was. I said it.
Oh.
I said you're on the right track.
Okay, let me rewind. They found illegal substance in his car.
Quite the opposite. So it is drug related, but it's on the other side of the issue.
Oh, so anti-drug.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So
Go ahead, Vinny.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you didn't give your
Yeah.
guess.
I did give my guess.
Oh yeah, you were lame with it though. Anyway, Trippy said he can't see me, but I'm dying. Anyway,
Wake up, Trippy.
so they arrested him on reasonable grounds to charge him with murder and crime
Oh.
against humanity. And I got this article this article is from BBC. It was written by Anna Holligan. Because what he was doing is any small-time drug dealers, users, or others associated were being killed without trial under his watch.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Damn.
Wow.
Do you want to know the official number?
Yeah.
That's my next question.
The official toll stands at 6,000 dead, but they think the real
What?
figure could run into the tens of thousands.
6,000?
So right now they say the official toll is 6,000, but they believe the real figure could be into the tens of thousands.
Holy crap.
So this dude was just straight up killing people because they did a little bit of.
Well, I had heard that, if you don't do drugs in the Philippines, like pretty much they kill you without trial. Like if you get caught doing drugs there, they're just going to kill you. Like, so I have heard that, through the, working in my field, you hear that through the mill. But he's officially been arrested for crimes against humanity.
Holy crap. 6,000 people? My God.
Yeah.
Wow.
And these are innocent people, or what he was?
Well, he was cracking down on drug dealers, saying he was cracking down on drug dealers to rid the country of street crimes. But rights groups are alleging, this is a direct quote from the article, okay? So it says, however, rights groups allege that the campaign was rife with police abuse, targeting young men from the urban poor.
Well, but here's the question:
I mean,
Was
it
he
was.
was he targeting legit drug dealers?
Even if he wasn't, he was targeting a whole population.
I hear you. This brings my follow-up question, which is, what do you think of his methods?
Oh, I would love to answer.
Yes.
Yeah, JR.
So the president, I think I heard this before.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing this, and the crime went down. He took matters into his own hands. He was a vigilante. The only thing is he should have wear a mask if he was going to do this, so he wouldn't be discovered.
Did you just say he should have worn a mask?
The vigilante.
I talk with a really deep voice.
You will not do drugs in my city.
Right? Yeah, yeah. He could be the Zorro of the Philippines. I mean, come on.
The Zorro. Oh, you went right there. You could have been Batman.
So-
You could have been like.
You know, according to Pseudo, Pseudo would say that the law enforcement that was, you know, overseeing the murders were just really bad ninjas.
'Cause they got caught.
Vincent has this joke that he heard and he repeats to everyone, saying like, what if every country has ninjas, just we only know about the Japanese ones because they're really bad at it? Like, or something like that.
Like, what if every country has ninjas? Like China has their. Well, not. I mean, let me run that back. Every country has their own ninjas. Like Canada has their own ninjas. Spain had their own ninjas. Germany. The only reason why we know about the Japanese ones is because they're just really bad at it.
Yeah, so he makes this joke. I've heard this joke about 150,000 times since my my captivity. So yeah, that's why I was making the joke back. Anyway, so they are saying like it was people who are selling drugs, using drugs, but then they're saying rights groups are saying, you know, you're targeting a lot of urban poor young men. So were they all? Or, like, was there some abuse of power there?
I mean,
Well, oh, go ahead.
no, you go.
Well, abuse of power is a catch-22 on that because, okay, from their perspective, why were they doing drugs and not doing other things? Quick money, fast money. And then from the president perspective, it was getting out of hand. So how do you maintain and manage that situation to condense it? You got to do something, but I don't know how he, you know, I don't know if he was wearing a ninja costume or he took
Don't do
abuse
drugs
of
in my
power.
country.
or you know, he was targeting specific drug dealers, and if he was, I don't agree with that. I think he should look at the whole picture and see where it started and where it's coming from, and that's what he should have taken.
I don't
That's how
care
he
who
should have
he was
handled it.
targeting. I don't care who he was targeting. It's an unfair charge.
People find recovery.
It's an unfair charge. As in, it's unfair to charge them with death. Give them the penalty of death.
Well, let me
It's
ask you
wrong to do
this.
that. You shouldn't do
Well,
that.
let me ask you this.
Just from
Let
the
me ask you
beginning.
this.
Only because
Well, it's not just that there's a death penalty; it's that there's no trial and they're just being
there's-
killed.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at. There is no trial. There is no review. There is no. The other person has no chance to defend themselves.
Okay.
It's just
Let's say
murder.
you're right. Let's say we give them a trial, and some of them say, "You're the president, Vinny, of the Philippines," and you give them a fair trial, and they say, one drug dealer says, "I don't care if you give me a fair trial. I'm still gonna sell drug in this country, and I don't give a shit what you say."
I
What
say
are you
that
gonna do
there's
then?
going to be 8 that don't, and 1 that maybe 4 or 5 at most that do that.
Okay.
I guess the point
And
is they're still
it's
getting a
worth
trial.
killing those other people who wouldn't do that.
Well, I'll look at it like this. Metaphorically, you can look at I know you're gonna laugh when I say this, guys.
So
But
it's
you can
okay
look at
looking at those
Batman.
other people?
Batman created fear with the criminals, suppressed crime, and technically, I figure this president was taking the same concept, hopefully, because I'm not sure,
He was being
and
Batman.
that's how he was trying to What?
He was
What?
being Batman.
I'm just saying.
Well, one, if we want to get into the comics, there's a whole thread of comics where Batman was an alcoholic. So
Okay.
let's start there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You know
Also,
it,
like let's get into this. So like if we're talking about the Philippines, like and we're talking about drug use, like you could be sentenced to life imprisonment for marijuana.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
I agree,
they're
Trippy.
yeah, they're no joke there.
No, again, think of it like this. And I've heard stories. There's actually somebody dressed like Batman in the United States actually doing this and getting criminals. And arresting them. Did you hear about that on YouTube?
Oh my God, they know about
You didn't
me.
hear about it?
He said they know about me.
I know
Okay.
it sounds crazy.
I know.
Well, thank you, 37 Hot Wheels. LOL. I appreciate it.
What?
The
Oh.
37 Hot Wheels.
No. But yeah, no. I mean I didn't, but listen, we are in a position where, violent crime's going to increase because,
Right.
whenever you have things going on with the economy, that's just kind of what happens. People get desperate. Desperation comes out. So with that rises the possibility of increased vigilantes. So I don't know. All I know is renters and homeowners and car insurance are going to go way up in these cities if vigilantes and street criminals are going at it.
That's why you cannot interfere with my city.
So
I've seen the damage that the Avengers do to the city.
all right. So Jr., your argument is that we let Batman loose on drug dealers.
Yes. We don't have to say it like that, but yes.
Right, but Batman really tried to not kill the people that he caught.
No, I know.
But with a kill first mentality.
Batman with no moral compass
That's like a
except
really good movie.
I don't know.
Why?
Hancock. He's setting Hancock loose. Remember that one with Will Smith?
Yeah.
Hancock is the best one. Okay. So
I'm just saying. You got to take matter into your own hands. I mean, I'm not saying I agree with 6,000 people. Hell no. That's Scarface. But I'm saying, come on.
Say hello to my little friend.
yeah, but like, how you're saying there is no trial? So this person is proven guilty without a chance.
Not even proven guilty, just murdered
Assumed guilty.
Yes.
and
Because
killed.
I'm Judge Dredd. I am the law. You have violated my town.
Listen.
Now I am the law.
Yeah, but
Section
so you're
547.
Oh my
You are
gosh,
sentenced to death.
I really enjoyed the original,
saying-
much
Yeah,
more
me
than
too.
the remake.
In order to make
Me
it,
too.
in order to make it work, you say it's okay to lose innocent people.
He's saying it's okay for this to happen as long as we get vigilantes.
Right.
All he wants.
He's saying all I want is Batman to continue running around.
No, but I'm just saying, make a statement, but you don't have to kill 6,000.
You could do like a floating scale. It could be a scale that.
Well, scales are what got them in trouble in the first place.
All right.
Oh, trippy, thanks. Oh, math around friends.
All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the ICC. So the International Criminal Court, they actually can't arrest anybody without the cooperation of the actual country in which they are in. Those countries usually refuse.
Really?
Yeah, so what actually happened is the current president, Ferdinand Marcos, well,
Okay.
the
Ferdinand Marcos.
yeah, so he ended up getting allied with the former president. His name was, I'm gonna butcher the name, Duterte. Anyway, yeah, so his daughter, Vice President Sarah Duterte, allied with Marcos.
Oh.
Yeah, so backstab. I don't know. Either she really disagreed with what he was doing, or she was power hungry, or whatnot. But they swept presidential elections, and so pretty much that means Marcos and his own daughter allowed the ICC to come into the country and arrest him and extradite him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Because of him killing all those people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though he was trying to neutralize the situation.
People find recovery.
Makes a great movie.
Ooh, yeah. People find recovery. Listen, I'm an addictions counselor. but in the name of vigilantes being born, I'll allow it, I guess.
Well, I'm just saying, think about it. If that society was a Judge Dredd, they wouldn't have no trial.
That is true. You are correct.
So,
look how that turned out.
Yeah, exactly, but we won't go into that. But I'm just saying, I don't agree with killing so. I don't mean killing all those people, but what do? You're saying to bring them in, give them a fair trial, and what? How do we know they're not going to go back out into the public and continue with the same?
They're not proven guilty.
I will tell you what.
It's not about if they will or
won't. One.
It's about not killing innocent bystanders.
Okay.
That may have not have done the crime. It's giving them a chance to say they didn't do it. At least that.
Yeah, pretty much I could call up and be like, Pseudo totally did drugs. I watched him do it. And what? They're going to burst in the apartment and just shoot him.
Yeah.
Like, there's no trial.
You put it like that. No, I'm not saying come in and blaze guns blazing.
I mean, that's what Batman does.
That's what Batman does.
That's literally what he does.
Yeah, but he has evidence before he goes there.
Ooh, but that's the thing. Do they have evidence or proof? There's no trials going on.
There is evidence and proof.
Batman believes so.
There was evidence and proof.
This is what I will honestly. Okay, so this is what I'll say. There would be a lot less recidivism with drug dealing if they didn't make it so damn hard to get housing or a job if you have a history of conviction for substances. So it's like, when you were 19, 20, you got in trouble because you're addicted to drugs. You've been sober for 10 years, but you're not allowed to work here. Oh, you have a criminal conviction for this from a decade ago. You can't live here. So people are desperate. They're like, why not? Why not go back and just do that again?
You're right. Well, then here's the question. Why didn't the president, instead of vigilante, create these facilities for drug, what do they call them, anonymous?
Ooh, 12-step actually, it's not for everybody, but, I mean, it's still around for a reason.
So his killing will be from 6,000 to maybe 2,000.
I will not kill you if you join 12-step.
I didn't say it like that, but
Batman is giving you two options. You get the batarang through the jugular, or you take this 12-step pamphlet and go to your local meeting.
Oh, no.
Batman will escort you in the Batmobile.
No, I'd rather have the Judge Dredd come in and say, Smith, did you go to your 12-step program first? You didn't, right? Oh, well, you're sentenced to 20 years outside of the city. You come back, you get shot on sight.
on site.
That's your sentence.
So like when people have to go to 12-step meetings, because sometimes they're court mandated and they have to get them signed, right? Like, so you're saying that's what they should have done in the Philippines. They should have a vigilante running around checking signatures on 12-step papers.
Did you get your signature tonight?
Where's your signature tonight, Mama?
At least it was give a free pass, and it was like, yes, here's my card. I did the 12-step. Here, see? You know? Don't shoot me.
That's so. I got you. Like he watches him exchange a baggie of whatever for cash, and he goes to shoot him. He goes, wait, I went to my meeting, Ma.
Yeah, that's right, Trippy. I would have been dead a long time ago.
Oh my god!
You're gonna be begging for forgiveness.
You got to give credit to the president. He was trying to get law and order.
I mean, done. Right? Did anyone hear my Law and Order? Done.
Yeah, we heard.
Yes, we did.
Thank you. I had to call it out.
Hey guys, where's that sticker?
Oh man!
Listen, I like my accolades. So, listen, I'm here for it because with the rise of vigilantes, there's the rise of supervillains. So I'm ready.
Well, I'm telling you, we should, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.
I'm gonna become a supervillain. I am going to be the person who oversees a 12-step meeting, and it's gonna be my whole 12-step meeting of henchmen.
Oh my god. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe down below, share, and comment, and let us know what you think. Tell us your input or your opinion about all of this. Should we have the card so we don't get shot, And I went to my meeting. I mean, let us know.
If you agree with JR's vigilante, you're my side.
Trippy, will you be my henchman?
So my side of the story is, why don't you have a sliding scale? So where people go into court, they get a trial, and there's a scale of how severe that is, and they get a punishment according to severity. So
that hasn't really worked here.
Just saying. But it might work better than putting Batman in your corner.
I don't know.
Or
Bateman.
Dredd.
Or Bateman. We've watched that commercial so many times.
Bateman.
What about Nightwing? They're coming out with a movie of Nightwing. So.
Oh, yeah, I know the character Nightwing.
Yeah, put him out there.
Why, you like his name better than Batman?
No, I'm just saying. Try something new.
You're like, I know nothing about the backstory of this character.
Look. We could talk about Iron Man. Look what Iron Man did. Iron Man came into the South. What was that place? Egypt. And he killed all those people with his suit. And he didn't give them a trial.
Pardon me, JR. Iron Man lives in a completely different universe than Batman. Thank you.
And us. Let alone both of them live in a different universe than us.
I'm thinking about Batman, and I'm thinking about the entire Justice League, and the entire Justice League's job is the genocide of all addicts out in the world. Like pretty much. Like the Justice League's this must end.
Thank you for having the card. I appreciate that. Hot Wheels. I'm just saying. I in one way I heard about this president doing that. I didn't know it was 6,000. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd heard about it too in passing. Was like, damn, but I didn't realize oh no, he's straight arrested for crimes against humanity.
Someone commented, "Don't worry, I got my 12-step card. I'm good."
Where's your chip? Don't worry, I got my here's my 12-month chip, Batman.
Key tags.
Don't hurt me.
Oh, man.
I gotta call Wonder Woman.
I was just thinking.
These times.
Oh, listen. You know how many men would do drugs just to have Wonder Woman answer the call?
Yeah, right? Yeah, of course.
You sent me like that picture you sent in last
How
week.
about this?
Jerry's like, I'm addicted to Afrin one way or another.
Is Afrin considered a drug, Wonder Woman?
They're gonna end up calling Aquaman in on you, and you're gonna.
I see you, Gal Gadot.
Oh, man.
Yeah, imagine you get Aquaman, you're like, oh, lame.
Right?
What are you gonna do? Talk to the fishies in my nose?
No, he's gonna be like, Aquaman's gonna come to you and he's gonna be like, your penance is being eaten by the cocaine addicted sharks that are in my ocean because of you humans dropping way too much cocaine in the oceans.
Wow.
That's a thing. That's a thing. It's going on in Florida. Look it up.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There's cocaine addicted bears.
Oh, I watched it during Shark Week.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're actually dumping that?
Well, it's like cocaine will like get dumped if they're gonna get caught. It'll be in the ocean. They found cocaine in the systems of some sharks, and they like did all these tests, and they're like, oh yeah, some of these sharks are showing signs of like addiction, like signs of like, ooh, yeah, give me that.
So the sharks are hallucinating? They're like, let me get a sniff.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman can do 12 steps in 4.
Yeah, no, for real.
Shout out the Brian.
So Aquaman's all pissed about his seas. He answers your call instead of Wonder Woman. You're all pissed, and he's like, cocaine sharks. And I'm like, police your own people, Aquaman. You have to do something about those sharks if you're going to do something about the people.
All right, so to answer the question that was answered earlier, again, reiterate this. You're saying call in the Justice League.
Yeah, he's like calling the Justice League.
Oh, I'm telling you, in Chicago, they got a group of people that dress vigilante.
So this is to replace the guy who was a criminal and was just murdering people because they were not even arrested.
We didn't.
They were just suspected of selling drugs.
We didn't tell you to call in the Justice League against the former president of the Philippines. He's already at The Hague.
No, in the replacement of him.
I mean,
this is how you're gonna make the problem better.
I mean, it's propaganda. Like, people are gonna be like, yeah, we love the Justice League. Yeah, screw those people. They don't need rehab.
Oh my God.
All right.
Listen,
Discovery Channel is going to film this, and they're going to call it, like Cheryl said, Shark Week.
Yeah, right?
Listen, I'm all about recovery. I'm all about rehabilitation over punishment. All of that. We know that. It's just, I don't know, JR bringing up I don't know, JR bringing up Batman to open my eyes to a world of possibilities.
Sorry,
Yes, take matters into your own hands.
Chippy said, come with me if you want me to be your sponsor. I can save you. He said, come with me if you want to live.
All right. Be careful. Sharks are out there.
That was my darkest question of the week, guys. Congratulations.
No,
Would you like to die of a shark attack?
I thought it was good, too.
Yeah, because I heard about the president. I didn't know he killed 6,000 corpse. I mean, my God.
No,
Yeah.
they were
And that's like at the
yeah.
that's at like the conservative end.
He's
like
not
that's a
there to
lot of
kill you,
people.
Wow.
Wow,
He
you
could have
killed
just
it.
been Batman dressed in a mask and just arrest them
Could have been.
and kind of torture them and say, "Listen, don't do it again."
So they're like,
I know I have done
I like to.
done bad with.
I dress as Batman because I like the feel of the leather against my skin. Batman gives you the paddle again, tweaker.
I like the smoothness of the leather. My God.
It sticks to the skin.
Wow. My utility belt is a little snug.
There's no Narcan in that utility belt.
Oh. Oh, that's a good one. I need a sniff for that one.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Imagine if Batman got addicted to Afrin.
The only thing that would be better is if a person dressed as... The only thing that would make this better is if a person dressed as Batman walked up behind JR right now.
Oh, my God. Come with me if you want to live. That's a good one, Brian.
Yeah.
Let's segue into
All right. Okay, I was told that my mic is a bit loud.
Oh, then turn it down.
I don't know. Which
You're
one?
the left one.
This one?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Anyway. All right, question number 2.
You might have went down too low.
Didn't think I turned it that low.
Can you still hear it, Jared?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay.
Question number 2. What is the skill? What is the skill you'd love to learn?
Oh, a skill that I would love to learn?
Vigilantism. What is the skill you'd love to learn?
I would love learn how to like do those really like how people can do really really cool designs with wood. Like they can make anything out of wood.
Like you want to whittle wood?
Yeah,
You want to be a wood whittler?
I want to be a wood whittler.
Oh, you whittle, Vincent,
I think
whittling
it'd be
wood.
really cool to like just like the little like the grinders and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be really good at that.
Cool. What about you, JR?
I would love to learn how to pick locks.
Pick locks. Why? Whose heart are you trying to break into?
No, just want to learn how to pick locks. I think it's a cool art in case you get locked up.
It's a cool art in case you
get locked up. In case you do drugs and you have to escape Batman.
Yeah.
I see you, Brian. Brian said Aquaman from The Boys. He's talking about the deep.
Yeah, that's running back to the previous question.
Okay.
But
okay, so I really like baking. And I would just love to learn like more techniques with that. So like I play around with decorating, and for like somebody who doesn't do this for a profession and just makes cakes for people she loves, I think they're nice. But I would love to like learn different piping work.
I think I know what you should do. Next week you should make a cake for this episode.
I was thinking of making a cake. Not for the episode, but I was thinking of making a cake.
Yeah, make it Wednesday night if we might be doing something then. But make it earlier in the week and bring it to the episode.
I could probably make it Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, we're going to have a cake next week with you guys. You guys down for that? Comment down below if you want to see Caitlin make a cake.
Sure.
Give flavor ideas.
Yeah. She said it's the one thing she wants to get better at. She can do that.
I mean, I make delicious cakes. I just want to get my piping work better. Thank you.
Thanks, Trippy.
Yes.
I don't think it would matter if you are mad because you'd be dead.
Yeah.
What about some of you? Comment. What are some skills that you guys would like to learn? We want to hear about it.
Yep. And JR. So.
Yes.
Any like weird skill that you would want to learn? Not just like normal. What's a weird one? To expand on this question.
Weird one?
Like what's the weirdest thing you would want to get a skill at?
Suda wants to learn how to blow glass. I know that.
Yeah, I don't think that's that weird though.
When you could breathe in hot fire that burns your lungs out, it is.
I want to be really good at removing earwax from someone's ear.
What?
Oh my gosh, I would love to learn the skills to be a dermatologist. I would love to like cut like cysts and pimples out of people's faces.
Yeah, JR. What's the weirdest thing you would want to do? Everyone comment down below the weirdest thing you would
I don't know. I would like to learn how to blow a bagpipe.
Yeah.
You would want to learn how to blow?
That's what I was gonna say. You took the joke right out of my mouth.
So it starts off with one hit of that Afrin.
When you get addicted to the Afrin, the things that makes you do. I never thought I'd be sitting here blowing bagpipes.
Oh, we got one set of belly dancer.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, belly
Okay.
dancing. My mom learned how to belly dance actually when she was a teenager, so that's pretty cool.
That is cool. Cool.
Hey, Renee said
Or-
blowing glass sounds pretty cool.
Or maybe be an archaeologist and just travel to Egypt and different places and learn how to dig up stuff.
You know,
It's not weird.
I don't think it's weird. It looks cool, but I think like the painstaking like brush strokes you have to do with like a paintbrush on really delicate fossils.
Yo, blow darts.
Blow darts.
Brian said that. Brian, when you come
Okay.
here, we could learn how to do blow darts together. I got blow darts.
Oh look, he's offering the use of my blow dart.
No, he could use
Gun
mine,
again.
and then we could share the same thing we blow on.
Listen, no joke. This guy, for Christmas, we get blow dart guns, and this guy takes them to his friends, and he lets his friends use mine. And I'm like, yo, my mouth goes on that. Like, you didn't ask me.
So you hooked on them boomsticks and you want to pick locks, huh?
Hey!
Yeah, I know how to speak trippy.
Artistic.
Yeah.
I like it. Yes.
I have
Oh,
dyslexia,
touch.
so I'm not going to lie. When I read artistic, I read something else, and I was like, why would you want to be that?
Apparently you're low.
Oh, yeah, turn me up. Right one. No.
I want to be on
No.
the spectrum.
No, Trippy. No, Trippy.
He might already be. Oh, Renee said yes, archaeology definitely. But you lost her with the bagpipes.
Oh, she's
All right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. My mic was a little low. Yeah.
Shout out to Renee.
Why? Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah.
I want to be Aries. If we could be anything, I'd want to be Aries for a day.
I was
Aries?
saying something, but I forget now.
My dog. When
It's
you wanna
not,
be a
we're
dog-
talking about learning a skill, not be anything.
I know. It was about learning the skill. I know. I flipped the question a little bit.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Skill.
All right. What's the next thing?
I was saying something that was cool, and I forget it now. Anyway, all right. Well, we're moving on right along. All right. I've seen his TikToks. He may be on it. Okay. I was thinking the same thing, eh, Renee? That's for you, Trippy.
Yeah, I know. They commenting back and forth right now. It's getting a little intense. All right, everyone, read the comments.
All
and
right.
Get ready.
Anyway, question number 3. All right. So by now, I'm sure you've all heard about the 2 astronauts who are trapped on the International Space Station returning to Earth, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah. So they finally returned to Earth. Pretty much like they landed in the Gulf of Mexico, a little bit away from Florida on Tuesday.
Okay. Congratulations.
They were actually welcomed home by a pod of dolphins. I don't know if you know that.
That's actually
No.
amazing, and they deserve
Yeah.
more than that.
So they said like 2 dolphins were like swimming around while the crew was trying to open the capsule, and then more dolphins kept showing up. I'm like, curious little beings. Cuteness. Anyway.
They aged 10 years.
Yeah, so that's actually my question is, have you heard about any of the health risks that they're potentially facing?
No.
Damn.
Oh, okay. So this is for any of you who have kids who want to be astronauts. I would steer them away from it. Anyway.
I know your DNA changes when you go into outer space.
Okay, so I actually got this article. It's from ABC News, and it was written by Mary Kikatos. Okay. So some of the things that they're actually facing. So this is one I think most people have heard, that because of the changes in gravity, pretty much, what allows you to float around inside and outside of the aircraft is pretty much it deals with a decrease in muscle mass. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have heard that. I've heard that before.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so there's a decrease in muscle mass, and there's a lot of bone loss. Okay, so pretty much without Earth's gravity, Bones that support the body's weight could lose about 1% to 1.5% of their density on average per month in space. They have been in space for 9 months.
Damn.
They are supposed to be there for 1 week.
Okay.
Do you know what actually happened with that? Why they got stuck?
No, actually. No.
Oh, they're supposed to be there for 1 week, but they took like the new Boeing aircraft up there. Oh. Spacecraft.
Boeing.
Yeah, and pretty much there were issues with it, and they came down in a SpaceX capsule.
So SpaceX just took over.
So they're losing muscle mass so pretty much so fast. And what also happens is blood and spinal fluid will shift upwards. So that causes eye and brain structural changes.
Wow. We have mutated humans. So I expect when they come back for them to turn into the Fantastic Four. Will they be the Fantastic Four?
Unfortunately, not. I mean, that's a whole different conversation.
Like one of them might be a little stretchy.
Well, that's a whole different conversation because that's getting into radiation, which is also going to be part of this conversation today. Yeah. But if you look at it, A. Renee was even saying, she was saying no thanks. She said the fact that they even look 20 years older than when they went up tells her everything she needs to know.
Yeah.
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 Weird.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. So eye and brain structural changes, they're at an increased risk of developing kidney stones due to dehydration. And because they're losing all this bone density, like they're just excreting calcium.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
Well, not out of their pores or anything.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, they got
I
that
realized
white
when you
drip.
said ew, I'm like, wait,
watch
no.
out. JR's going to be coming over there to sniff them soon.
It's funny. Why don't they, I mean, they have it. Why don't they have these spaceships that the cabin is decompressed? I know I'm talking kind of sci-fi movie here, but don't they have that where?
Yeah, you have to do like workouts and eat healthy and stuff when you're in space, but it still doesn't change the fact that you don't have Earth's gravity.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well,
but wait, there's more.
How is there more?
There's more. That you thought that was it?
Yeah.
That's like on the mild end.
Wow,
That's the mild end. Now that they're back on Earth, they actually have to adjust again. So everyday tasks such as walking or standing upright are going to be difficult for them. They have to reacclimate to our atmosphere. That's crazy.
Do you know that dolphins rape people?
Yes, I do. Trippy and I have had this conversation before.
All right. But A. Renee has some good comments down there. Definitely read back on them. But she was talking about the muscle mass is linked to all-cause mobility.
Morbidity.
Morbidity. So I'm sure they are a high risk for everything.
Yeah, and A. Renee would know. She knows, like, she's done so much like different schooling and all that about nutrition and the human body and muscle and the impact on health. So she knows what she's talking about.
So if you're listening and you want to like get a little bit more information on like health stuff, A. Renee in the comments recently.
All right. Next up, you're talking about them becoming the Fantastic Four. I'm assuming that happened from radiation because it always seems to in those things. Space radiation is different from Earth radiation.
Wow. Okay, so it's a different radon?
So there's 3 types of radiation, haha. There's particles that are trapped in the Earth's magnetic field, particles that are in solar flares, and particles that are in galactic cosmic rays. So pretty much when we are in Earth's atmosphere, we are protected from harmful space radiation. But the higher you go in altitude, the higher dose of radiation you get. Wow. So due to the prolonged exposure, astronauts could be at significant risk for radiation sickness and have a higher lifetime risk of cancer, central nervous system effects, and degenerative diseases.
Wow.
So to put it, to make this point, there's something called MSVs, which are the units of measurement for how much radiation gets absorbed in the body. They say each person on Earth gets an average of 2 MSVs every year. But in an average 6-month stay at the International Space Station, an astronaut could receive an average of 80 to 160 MSVs. So you're talking about 2 a year versus 80 to 160 in 6 months.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wild. They get into like mental health risk for isolation, behavioral changes, fatigue, sleep, stress, but I was really kind of just stuck on the muscles and the cancer risk, degenerative disease risk.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I know.
All that goes on up there.
And this is what I pulled up right here, guys. Just so you can see, I pulled this up while Caitlin was talking. This is basically the effects of that radiation takes on the human body. We don't have time to go over all this, but it's interesting if you ever look it up. But yeah, there's a lot of like they're going up to about like the 10s. I think on Earth we can get to like 5s. I think we can get to 10s, but I think we can get all the way up here. But I just on average it's about 5.
Yeah, I actually decided to bring this in because I keep getting articles popping up going, they may face health risk. They may face health risk. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna read it. What's this about? And I'm like, whoa, they may face health risk. Like all I thought is if I ever had a kid and they're like, Ma, I want to be an astronaut. I'm like, nope. You can be anything in this world you want to be, but not that. Like, nope. No radiation sickness for you.
They're supposed to be coming out with spaceships, actual spaceships. So you wouldn't go up in space, even if they did.
Thank you. You brought me to my follow-up here.
All right, so
Nah, he did. He transitioned it so well. The follow-up was actually like, so knowing all of this, and astronauts are trained on this. They know the risks, right? Yeah. What do you think? What are your thoughts on about all these celebrities that are supposed to be taking this trip up to space?
I think we just found out where Diddy's going.
Man, you like more torture, man.
No, you like Batman breaking in people's windows and killing them for no reason.
Oh, solution. We don't have to kill the people who are selling or using drugs. We could just send them into space. That's fine.
Space, yeah.
Where the Justice League meets.
Right.
And nothing ever happens to Batman.
Space prison.
Well, Batman's a billionaire, so he knows how to not get those things.
Yeah. So next time you're going to your hotel in outer space, once it opens, just think about this. You're going to be dripping with radon.
So I'm not going to lie. I actually did put in parentheses, a pot of dolphins, welcome to them. And then I put in parentheses, what are your thoughts on the celebrities going up? So I'm glad that JR brought up the fact that they're talking about building spaceships for people to take like tours. Like, hey, I'm going on holiday. My vacation is this trip into space. And yeah, granted, if you're only up there a brief time, the risk is lower. But like, there's significant health risk.
Do you think their bodies are radiating radiation? And if so,
could you imagine?
Do you think they gave those innocent dolphins radiation?
Are they so innocent? One of those dolphins might be a rapist.
That's what we found out earlier today.
No, I actually already knew that. I didn't learn that from Trippy. I already knew that. Anyway.
But you know what? They're not doing. That would be interesting to create a prison in space and call it radiation prison.
Oh, that's how the plot of Pitch Black happened.
Really?
He's gonna get super psyched.
Yeah, and then the Chronicle, and then Riddick will happen, and the Chronicles of Riddick and all that.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say, we were saying that space prison. Oh, that they're actually. Did you read the article where they're taking prisoners, and they're I'm gonna butcher this. They put them in like a state of
cryo freeze. Are you talking like Demolition Man?
Yes.
Oh.
And they're gonna chip them to reform them virtually.
That's nope.
And Taco Bell survives the restaurant wars.
Yeah,
Yes.
Taco Bell's the only restaurant that survives the restaurant wars.
That's right.
And you have to wear a
Taco
head.
Bell.
You have to wear a head device to have sex. And that's what they do in Demolition Man.
Yeah, I know.
And
Stallone
you have
was
three
like,
seashells.
Three seashells in your bathroom.
And no one knows what the third one's for.
oh my god.
No, I
You know
did.
what's funny? When they made those toilets that had the 2 buttons, the first thing that went through my head was, where's the third button? You know when you go to the bathroom and there's the toilet that has the one drip and then the 2 drips? Where's the third one? We're so close.
Well, okay, so no, I did not hear about that, and I would be raising hell if I were a prisoner.
Yeah.
I don't want a chip in my head.
Unless
that's how they're going to reform them.
Oh, so you're going to cryogenically freeze me, right?
Right.
And then for how long? Like, am I going to come back and my entire family's dead? Like, that's like awful. Like, that's what you get.
Years.
I mean, would you rather that or would you rather Batman just kill them instantly?
Honestly, Batman just kill me instantly.
Or a prison in outer space that radiation slowly kills you.
Yeah, Batman, what up? You're looking better and better.
Or Aquaman kills you to death with sharks.
Nah.
I'm telling you.
No. You're supposed to feed me to sharks when I die. I don't want to be eaten by them. Thank you. Not while alive.
7 years, I bet you'll have the option to how you say it? Cryogenically freeze yourself and beat death.
Be like, wow, this world sucks right now. Freeze me. I'll be back in 50.
I mean, I do have a friend who really, really wants his body. What is it called when you get it? Like
taxidermied. Fuck Miles.
Really?
Yeah, fuck Miles.
No, he really wants a taxidermied, and we said we'll totally make it happen, bro.
Yeah, fuck Miles.
We'll find a way.
Yeah, and once we taxidermy you, we'll let JR put the lipstick on you.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, because JR has something to do with lipstick.
That just seems cruel and unusual. So you're pretty much going to sit here and be like, hey, Mr. Gacy, don't worry. We'll cryogenically freeze you and put a chip in your head, and you'll be rehabilitated. You're never going to serial kill again.
Correct.
And then, it has to be long enough away that family isn't alive anymore to take their vengeance when they see reformed chip installed.
Well, you killed off the family
and they
lineage.
won't do physical trials. You'll be under that state, and it'll be virtual.
Okay, this is a dark future.
I'm
Can
really
we make a
thinking
Black Mirror episode about this.
No, I'm really thinking about like Repo Men when they have like that thing that they put in the brain that where you're like, yay, everything's great.
JR loves dystopian futures.
Oh,
with Batman.
Totally cool.
If you're well, speaking of dystopian futures,
yeah, segue into the next question.
I am actually.
So while we're segueing, I want you to like, subscribe, and if you got a link for me, send it to another person. Have fun.
All right. Speaking of dystopian futures, I had this as like question 7, but I'm moving it up.
Moving up.
Have you heard about the man who is living for 100 days with a titanium heart?
What?
Yep. Titanium heart. You could pull up a picture of it if you want to.
All right.
That's true, Renee.
I'm going to pull up a picture. All right, so titanium heart.
Yeah, you got it. I see you, Renee. I agree. Okay, so I actually got this from Good News Network, and it's written by who?
Colbury or whatever.
Our good friend Andy Corbley. Yay.
Man, he's going to call this show.
Gosh, I hope so. I'm going to be like, I love your website. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, we don't consider it anyone else's website.
Obviously, it's his website or her website. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, they did a new trial.
Okay.
With an artificial heart. And it kept this man alive. This man was from Australia for 100 days while they eventually found a donor heart.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's what they're going to do and that's how you'll stay alive.
Well, once again, it brings me to Repo Men.
Yeah, yeah. Repo Man, yep.
Yep. But no, they say that the people who've been developing it are super excited because this is the longest period that a person has been kept alive with the artificial heart. So, they're looking at as the role it could play in supporting waitlist patients,
Yep.
Overall. And so this titanium heart, it doesn't have any pumps, valves, or any other moving parts that would wear down. It uses magnetic levitation.
Whoa.
To pump blood through the body.
Well, here's the problem with that. If I was a villain and I wanted to take that person down.
I like the theme of this week's episode.
So what would you do? Would you just reach in with a magnet on your hand and rip their heart out? Just like, ah!
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Or a magnet plasma gun.
Also, what happens if a stronger magnet is just near them? Does their heart stop? This thing is ran by magnetism. Now,
yeah, that's what I'm
you just
saying.
outpower that magnet, you're done.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or you get electrocuted.
I love the idea. Like, hopefully it works. I really think it would be good if it worked. But...
So apparently in the United States alone, about 4,400 people a year join the waiting list for needing a heart donation. And only about 3,500 hearts become available every year. So that's like 900 people that aren't getting a heart.
Could have the heart.
So they're going to do the titanium heart.
Well, it's, so pretty much this is a trial, right? So pretty much what they, the team who made this are like bending over backwards, thanking the patient and his family for trusting them and like essentially letting them play with his life.
Well, right, but then he becomes a Tin Man.
He becomes...
Well, now he has a donor heart.
Now he becomes Magneto's weapon.
I'm just saying, it could work either way.
Yeah.
In one way, it can save a life, but in another way, he can't be around certain...
They're figuring out how to make Wolverine in real life.
It's not made out of adamantium or vibranium or any of that.
They're getting warmed up. If they can make a heart out of titanium, they can make it out of vibranium.
So only 5 people have received this device, and they're hoping, since 4 of them have also had received it successfully, they're hoping to expand it to 15 patients.
Wow. Mm-hmm. The only sucky thing about that is, like I said, if a criminal gets that,
Kroger soda.
and you want to take him out, it'll be easy because he got that magnetic heart.
Or if you don't pay for your magnetic heart, they'll just send the Repo Men.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
Danielle, it does look like a mini car motor. Absolutely. I thought the same thing. It looks like a piece that belongs in an automobile.
Yep. I showed it to him.
So maybe that's what they're going to do, sell it like cars. You could get the Tesla heart. You could get the Ford heart. Or the upgrade Lexus heart.
And the
BMW heart, Volkswagen.
Yeah.
And the Bronco version comes with a white glove.
Bitcoin.
My heart's a convertible.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. It actually has a little hood. It goes up and down.
I was going to say, it's like, oh, look, I could peel my skin layer back and you could see the glass through the glass.
Wow. Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy?
Listen.
Oh, and I got my heart. I got 50,000 miles on it with oil change and lube, just in case to keep all the parts running smooth. You know what I mean?
Apparently, we keep cutting in and out. I just got a message.
Yeah, I think our internet's doing bad right now. I was just checking that. I was getting notifications.
Really?
To fix that. Yeah.
Okay. We'll do our best. But yeah, no, I thought that was pretty cool though. I mean, yes, I love that you're like, oh, as a villain, I know what I'm doing. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying you got to look at it, both sides, because then insurance company could say, we don't cover this.
JR.
Yes.
What did you just say? You just cut out on our side. Now it's getting really weird.
No, because you just blasted something.
I said that insurance company could say we don't cover this.
Yeah. Or they could be like, this person is costing a lot to our insurance company, and they could just make it blow up.
Yeah. So it's a double-edged sword. Well,
It's always
everybody,
going to be, but you mentioned dystopian future, and I thought it was like a pretty cool futuristic thing.
what? The Beatguy's browser needs screen sharing permission.
Yeah, I know.
Browser
That's what
lacks system permission to share screen. Okay. Well, everyone, comment down below. Tell us what you think about the titanium heart. If you agree, disagree.
JR, I'm gonna leave and come back.
What? Oh. All right, guys. Let me see. They should be coming back. All right.
Yeah, I'm back. All right, there you
go. Okay.
It was because it was screen sharing that whole time, and it shouldn't have been screen sharing. All right.
I guess we're talking about titanium heart, and we're getting some wacky technical difficulties. Listen, internet out there, relax. Titanium. This is for only educational purpose only.
Yeah.
Do not take what we say seriously.
You really shouldn't.
Please don't. I cannot be held accountable for what's been said in this duration of this podcast, or the last one, the previous one, or the next
We're just all sitting on our couch having a glass of wine and kumbaya.
You're not on a couch. You're in a computer chair.
It's a couch chair.
Oh, actually.
That's what it is.
Let's see. All right, moving on to our next question.
Couch over here.
What do you think is the happiest country in the world?
Norway.
Close.
Sweden.
Close.
I don't know.
No other guesses?
No.
Happiest country in the earth, Holland.
Ooh. So the happiest country in the world is Finland. Finland. This is their 8th year in a row. Based on the World Happiness Report. This is their 8th year in a row coming up as the happiest country in the world. Are you both with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm reading.
Yeah. Just had a brain fart. Sorry.
Yeah. So,
it wasn't because of this though.
Okay. So yeah, the happiest countries in the world, the top 4 are Finland, Denmark, Iceland, and Sweden.
Okay.
Sweden.
Why do you think that Finland is the happiest country in the world?
Because it's cold, dark, and dreary, and they know what a sunny day feels like. You don't know how good a sunny day is until you experience the winter.
Okay. What do you think, JR?
Why the Finland is happiest country?
Yeah.
Because the violence are down, and people have jobs. Everybody is stable, and it's a stress-free country where everybody gets along, I guess. I know that's kind of like a corny utopia, but I'm assuming that's what it is.
So what they say is that Finland really promotes trust, connection, and knowing, like the idea that knowing other people have your back. So, like they said, it's just peaceful. Yeah, you were. They really promote like peace, quietness, trustworthiness. So they said, they think the people are happier because they just generally feel safer. They said, so like more people. So they use the example, and I got this article from AP News. And it was written by Kristen Greishaber and Kostya Manenkov. Okay. And they said, like, pretty much use the example of, like, if somebody drops their wallet. Most people assume that people aren't going to return that wallet. And apparently wallets get returned about 2 times more. They get returned or turned in 2 times more than what the average person worldwide believes would happen.
Oh.
So in Finland...
How much does that happen across the rest of the world, though?
They don't give, like...
Okay.
There's 195 recognized countries. I don't have that data. Okay, like that's not what the article was about.
Okay.
But pretty much in Finland, like most of the people who live there, more of them would be hopeful. More of them would believe that somebody would return their dropped wallet than most other places in the world because of like these pillars of their community.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Absolutely. So they ask people to like, they do ratings based on like different things. So, different elements that influence happiness, like sharing meals with others, or like feeling like you have someone to count on, etc., etc. So where do you think the United States falls in all of this?
Oh, down on the United States is like number 28.
32.
That is super close. We are number 24.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, we're number 24. You were very close.
Yo, I won in Price is Right. Y'all get it like that.
This is actually our lowest ever position on this list. Our highest ever position on this list, what do you think that was?
5.
7.
Our highest place on the list was 11.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. 7-11.
So they say like different things. They think different reasons for that. So apparently over the number. So one of the pillars of happiness that they kind of put in here is people tend to be happier when they dine with other people. And they say that the number of people dining alone in the United States has increased 53% over the past 2 decades.
Yeah. So the next time you see that kid in the corner eating lunch alone and you're at recess and you're like, I don't want to sit with him, just think. You're the reason why Finland is happier than here.
I mean, so of course they take other things into consideration. So life expectancy, freedom, generosity, perceptions of corruption, having somebody to rely on, that's all taken into consideration as well.
Yeah, do they take into considerations how many Batmans each country has?
I think that our number would be way lower if it wasn't for all of our Batmans.
I know. Batmans change society.
Yeah. But they do say that
let that go.
They do say overall, that it's concerning because one of the big things that they say is, that accounts for happiness is the feeling that you have somebody that you could rely on, that you have social support. And worldwide,
I can rely on Batman.
Okay. Well, worldwide, about 19% of young adults feel that they have no one they could count on.
Oh, so they have to deal with Nightwing.
It's a 39% increase compared to like less than 20 years ago.
Well, 20 years ago they had Judge Dredd.
Oh. Thanks for the jab.
Actually, do you want a real jab? That was 40 years ago.
Well, 40 years ago they had Iron Man.
Well, the unhappiest country is Afghanistan because they had Iron Man. No,
that's right. That's right.
No, that's actually because Afghan women are talking about how difficult their lives are. So Afghanistan, Sierra Leone is one of the unhappiest, Lebanon. But actually, if you really want to look into it, some of the highest. So in the top 10, Israel came in at 8th, even with the war with Hamas. And for the first time in the top 10, Costa Rica and Mexico have entered into the top 10 for happiest countries.
Costa Rica and what?
Mexico.
Mexico is happier than here.
Mexico is number 10th.
So when you're
number
out
10. Wow.
Number 10.
So now you're gonna exit.
Don't. I know what you want to ask. Don't do it.
I'm not gonna ask.
That's a whole different ballgame. That's a
Not
whole
gonna ask
argument.
you. I'm gonna keep that one away. You guys can think of what question I was gonna ask and comment it down below. I would love to hear what question you think I was gonna ask that was too inappropriate for this show. Comment it down below. Have fun. Enjoy. JR, read all the questions and answer them as they come in.
You're on a roll.
Danish.
Danish. Okay,
You said,
not a bagel.
You said
Got
you're going to roll. said Danish.
No, I said you're on a roll.
Yeah, like Danish.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, a Danish is a pastry.
That is true. Well, this is awkward. LOL.
Yeah,
well,
I'm
sorry,
commented.
Renee.
No one could
I'm
guess.
sorry, Renee. We all get awkward moments every now and then.
Anyway, so yes, I thought that was pretty fun. I thought it was fun to find out the happiest country and why.
I think that was a great question.
Yeah,
Hey,
something
Renee.
positive.
Tell me, actually, I'm not singling you out. Anybody out there that had an awkward moment, please comment down below. Even though me and the Beatguy, we had our awkward moments, and the voice in the back of the room breaks it up.
JR.
Yes.
I'm going to make this more awkward as you made it more awkward.
I already knew.
Oh my God.
I already knew he was going to do that as soon as he started being like, JR.
I had to find a way to make it really awkward so we could give him a live demonstration. All right.
Well, we could say Judge Dredd.
Do you really want to be Judge Dredd?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I like that. You come to the house.
Oh.
I am Judge Dredd.
Amanda said, Renee said we bleeped out what's the question. We were talking about the happiest country in the world.
And we asked how many Batmans do they have, and Mexico was brought up to be.
Oh, Trippy said what country is rated the happiest. Did they not hear us at all?
Yeah. All right, here we're coming back around. All right.
Finland.
Are we cutting out that bad?
I didn't think so.
All right, so the happiest country in the world was Finland.
Because they have the most Batmans.
Because they have the most Batmans. That's what we discovered.
That's what we decided.
And supposedly Mexico has a lot of Batmans. Didn't know this, but America has less Batmans.
Yeah. Mexico's number 10. United States is number 24.
Yeah.
We were really funny with it. Sorry you guys didn't hear.
Yeah. Well, now that Zero's out there cutting some butt cheeks up.
What?
You know, putting little Z's on them.
He's trying to be intentionally awkward.
No, you know, like, you were going to say Sweden. You know what? I said Sweden,
See?
too.
It's in the top 4.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Brian's saying blow darts again.
Yeah, I don't know why we cut out, for that long, guys. Sorry about that. It was a really good part of the segment. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, not really my bad. I didn't do anything.
Yeah. We have no control over this. Literally. We're still figuring out the mic volumes week to week.
Well, hopefully we don't cut out again because I'm going to move on to the next question because I'm not going to keep it in that weird area.
Yeah, JR, look up. Look up at us, JR.
All right, next question. Have you heard of the woman who is recently sentenced to 4 years in prison for running a high-end prostitution ring in Massachusetts and the suburbs of Washington, D.C.?
Miles.
Where do you get this? Oh, later, Brian.
Oh, you're saying... I don't think you're saying...
Yo, peace out, Blow... Oh, did he?
He did the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, peace out, Blow Darts.
Yeah.
So this is from AP News by Michael Casey. But yeah, a Massachusetts woman was apparently operating a high-end brothel network.
Oh, my God.
Full of wealthy and prominent clients.
Oh. Oh.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Was she Bella Belichick's go-to girl?
Well, they actually did not name the people who went there. But the first group of them apparently recently went to court, and there's another group of them that will be going to court next, but they didn't actually list them in this article, so they must be pretty big if their names are not included.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so pretty much this woman was a sex worker herself. And when there was this whole prostitution ring that got brought down, and she saw an opportunity and she took it.
You're looking at me, Vinny. I'm looking at you. I see you.
I'm just thinking.
bottom, LOL.
Oh, she a bottom bitch. Yeah, she definitely a bottom
Yeah.
bitch.
Listen, okay, so this is what I'll say. She did not engage in sex trafficking. Like, all the prostitutes that worked for her willingly, apparently.
Oh. Well, she must have served some good protection.
Yeah.
Gators, bitches be wearing jimmies.
No, so actually none of the prostitutes are being charged. They're being considered victims in the scenario, because a lot of them, that she said, I was helping them get out of bad situations like domestic violence and this and that. And I'm like, so you're finding them at their weakest and exploiting them is what you were doing.
What are you doing?
I'm drinking wine,
that
man.
Was so loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Trippy's a gas station bathroom in Florida. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're victims.
This woman made more than $5 million in about 4 years. She let.
What?
She had a 4-year run. That's it.
Yeah, but
They're gonna make a Breaking Bad
the-
episode about her.
the sex workers that worked for her, she let them keep up to 70% of the revenue.
Holy crap.
She let them keep. You get that? You see how they talk about this?
Well, they didn't say let them keep. It says that she says that they kept up to 70% of revenues. I said let. You know, I'm not going to read this verbatim.
Yo, JR is getting blown up over there.
No.
Is that the bat call?
That's the vibrator.
No.
It's lipstick.
No lipsticks.
Is that the person preparing to inject you with Afrin?
Okay.
No.
So she vetted clients to reduce dangers, and she did not withhold travel documents.
Wow. $5 million. That's crazy.
Yeah. So apparently this is like a big thing. Like, the people that went there were like big people. Yeah.
I guess they really meant it when they said size matters.
No, they spent hundreds of dollars like an hour, apparently. So these were high-end sex workers. I'll go as far as calling them call girls.
Call girl.
Yeah, and somebody else was arrested. And he made over $600,000 for, like, he fraudulently rented out apartments. Well, he rented out apartments that could be used in the scheme, and he also fraudulently obtained like $600,000 in pandemic relief funds.
Oh. He played the system.
So here's my thing though. My thing is, like, what are your thoughts? Because she's, you know, when you hear about this stuff, you're usually hearing about sex trafficking, withholding documents, abuse, forcible drug use to get them addicted. And here it's like, I found people in bad situations. They gave them an opportunity. They keep 70% of the proceeds. They keep their travel papers. They get a place to live. I vet these people to make sure it reduce the risks. I've been a sex worker myself, et cetera, et cetera.
I think this girl just found a way to make being a pimp attractive.
Yeah, they called her, I think the prosecutor called her a pimp in that article.
She is definitely a pimp.
Yo, straight pimping.
Taking higher cuts than pimps.
All I'm saying is, like, what a smart way to spin this whole thing.
Yeah.
It is a very smart way. That could be said in a completely opposite way and still tell the honest truth.
Yeah.
You could say she took 30% of their money. She got them at their lows. Told them how to make money because they had no other way to make money through selling themselves.
Well, now you're just bringing on a whole conversation about the media.
No, this conversation is so easy to flip either way. It's hard to even read an article about it because it's so, like, that is so.
That's why I picked it.
Oh,
yeah.
No, you can't.
I picked it because I knew it was going to be a tough one. Come on. We literally just brought up Batman in a whole conversation about murdering addicts.
Batman to come to the journalist and help him.
Is Batman also murdering the prostitutes? or is he one of the high profile?
Did they check in?
Is he one of the high profile clients?
Do they have their sticker from the 12-step program today?
Well, they could go to SLAW, Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous.
All right, then they can get a sticker.
It's a 12-step program.
A 12-step program?
Yeah, he said if they could get a sticker for 12-step, I said, well, there is SLAW, Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous. It is a 12-step program. So, and he's like, he could get a sticker.
Wow. And what happens if you get a sticker? And...
Batman doesn't kill you.
Yeah. Oh, so he's gonna. So what happened if it doesn't stick anymore? And he's just, what happens then?
Well, then she better start playing some groovy music and dancing real slow for Batman.
I don't know. Trippy said she was a nice den mother.
Oh, man.
I mean, a pimp's a pimp, I guess. Like, at the end of the day, she is a pimp. She just treated them better than other pimps. But you still took women at their most vulnerable and said, hey, I'll help you. I have a way out. And that way out is sleeping with strange men.
Yeah. And you get to keep 70%. And you get, I keep 70, you take 30.
Hey, I heard that you're getting beaten because you don't put the cans back right. I got a better position for you. You're gonna get fucked for money.
Oh.
Well, listen, yeah, if you're getting paid $200, you're, essentially it's like, okay, you keep 140 of it, and then your den mother is getting 60 of it. But she made $5 million in 4 years.
They had to pay for the hotel too.
She was making $1 million. She made $1 million a year, over $1 million a year.
The girl still has to pay for the hotel.
It's an apartment.
I know that guy got money for that.
I got the impression it wasn't. They didn't really give details on that, whether they're paying for that or not.
Thank you, Hot Wheels 37, for joining us. Please come again. Share and like. It was a pleasure having you.
Trippy said call girls are classier. That's what I said. I said, oh, these are rich people, prostitutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know a few people who've been call girls, sugar babies.
Sugar mama.
Yeah.
It's way more common than you think.
I know some too. Pop
Yeah.
Go the Weasel. That's what they're called. Pop. Well, she was called Pop Go the Weasel. Well, never mind.
I was like, wow, okay. No, a few people I've worked with in the past. Just saying. Like not, and I don't mean clients. I mean like coworkers.
Is this where the lipstick story comes from?
No.
Oh, that was so close. I know it.
Nice try, Vinny.
Yep.
You can read that one.
You gotta make it out. You gotta make it awkward. Why? Why?
Read that last comment.
There's a bunch of wait, hold on. There's a bunch of deadbeat dads that a lot of guys would like to thank. Laugh my ass off. Well, thanks, Trippy.
It's because these girls became prostitutes because of the deadbeat dads.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well.
I like your thought process. You can flip this article a different way. You can be like, a bunch of deadbeat dads send women into prostitution. Women accused of taking advantage of them after man beats them.
Wow. Well, we're losing steam here.
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
We're done pretty soon.
All right. Well, I'll end it then. We'll do question number 7. And we'll have a rollover for next week.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So last question. A famous pastry chef created a $350 dessert. What do you think it tastes like?
Asshole.
I knew you were gonna go gross with it.
Just straight asshole. It even has like brown stuff in it if you smack it right. You gotta smack it on the side and it squirts out like
I mean,
guy.
okay,
That's
so
disgusting.
like a pimple cake. Besides, it's like
this
Ew.
this is an acclaimed pastry chef. This is a Michelin chef.
okay, so it definitely tastes like shit.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Do I have any guesses? What do I have in the comments? What do you think his $350 dessert tastes like from this Michelin star chef, pastry chef?
French cuisine a la tartare, I guess. I don't know.
French cuisine a la tartare. What does that taste like, JR?
Yeah, French cuisine a la tartare.
Does it taste like cheese? Does it taste like duck l'orange?
Does it taste like
French cuisine?
Yes,
Oh.
duck for lunch.
Ratatouille?
Yeah, duck for lunch.
Does it have a buttery lemon taste to it, like tartare?
Yeah, no lemony taste to it. No. More creamy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, nice and creamy.
Does it taste creamy? And what kind of creamy are you talking about?
Don't make it awkward.
The chef is named Jordi Roca, and he is the pastry Jordi Roca, and he is the pastry chef and co-owner of Spain's 3 Michelin-starred restaurant, El Salar de Can Roca. So it's three Michelin-starred restaurant. He made a dessert that costs $350.
What does it taste
like? Oh, wow.
What does it taste like?
Hold on.
What?
Oh, I don't know. He's still in prostitution over there.
Prostitute is something that looks like my sister. LOL.
Oh my gosh, that's true. So I got this article from the New York Post, and it was written by Ben Cost. He made a dessert that tastes like...
Wait, pause. His name is Ben Cost? After the prostitution conversation? That's hilarious. All right, continue.
Okay.
Ben Cost?
This is Ben Cost.
I know, but if you say it really fast, Ben.
But there's no T in the middle. It doesn't work.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, it tastes like old books.
What?
Ew.
Old book flavored pudding.
How do you know the flavor of old book? And is it metaphorical, like you're reading an old book in the corner?
So apparently he's been obsessed with the smell of old books. So yeah, what he did is he worked on like trapping that essence into a liquid.
Holy crap! Well, how does he know what old books taste like?
So he said select books that smell like mature paper. And then he said he spreads these are quotes. He spreads the pages with this is a direct quote.
Oh, don't.
Spread the pages with deodorized butter and let it rest overnight so that it is impregnated with the smell of an old book. And he uses that butter to make his dessert.
This guy's disgusting. Ooh. This guy is disgusting straight.
There's a video of him flipping through a book and smelling it.
Oh, you can't.
Wow. So we're eating
give me a book. I need a book.
I don't know.
I want to do this.
Apparently, there's a TikTok video with over 635,000 views, where he does like a cooking tutorial about this dessert.
Are you serious?
Yeah, apparently he's known for creating desserts that blur the line between art and life. That's what this says.
Yeah, good job, dude.
I don't know.
We all asked for. We're all been begging for the book flavored yogurt or pudding, whatever it is.
600,000 views to watch him smell books.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
No, I don't even care about that. Hopefully we have 600,000 people watching us talk about him smell about books. I'm happy that he's doing that and getting all those views. But on another note, if that is what you want to make, then you make it. Go for it. Cool. I'm going to go in the kitchen. I'm going to make something I want to eat that sounds appetizing. Agreed. Not something that sounds like it tastes like a fucking old book.
So he apparently the official technique he uses is called enfleurage, which is an ancient method of extracting fragrances from flower petals by transferring them into a solvent, such as like a solid fat.
Whoa.
It was originally used in the perfume industry.
They should use it.
Well, they're calling it a literary liqueur because what he did, he took the fat, and then he put alcohol in it, and then that alcohol evaporates, and then you have like this liquid.
I'm thinking, like, can you do that to someone's ball sack?
I guess. So the dish runs diners. So the dish runs a diner $362.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like to bring you guys the weird stuff. I don't know.
I like what Trippy you said. It probably tastes like chalk.
Yeah,
Listen,
right?
I love collecting books. I want like a whole library. But with that, you're like, oh, books are expensive. So you start buying old ones. And I complained to Pseudo, like, some of these books smell old. Like, you know the smell of an old book.
She doesn't even like some of the vinyls I get when they smell old.
They do. They smell old.
So I have to, like, clean out the vinyls. Because I got too many vinyls.
No, they just smell old.
I do
just make sure you
She's
put
like,
butter.
I would like to replace some of the ones that you have that are really good with better ones that are new.
It's not like they're worth money.
They're not. It's like AC/DC Back in Black and Otis Redding ones.
Listen, you're picking people that you know I love to try to make me sound like a jerk, but like I feel like you know some of those artists because of me.
Okay. Touche. I'm putting on the vinyls this weekend. We're just going to sit in the house and listen to them.
You're like making plans, but we also made plans.
I know. We can do that. Like, we can do it a random night.
Okay.
We can do it Friday night.
We can.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Put on some vinyls and hang out with your loved ones.
Anyway, so it tastes like the tart.
Tastes like tart.
Okay. Well, anyway, people, that was my last question of the night. So if you want the taste of old books, go check this out on TikTok.
If you want to taste something good, just go in the kitchen and make it for yourself.
The cake I'm going to make for next week is going to taste like old books.
You can't buy that in the
Old
restaurant.
books, right?
I'm going to take my old books and no, it's going to taste like old vinyls. I'm going to just soak the Pseudo's vinyls in butter.
Oh.
I'm going to perform enfleurage.
Oh, man.
Make vinyl perfume.
And then I'm going to send Eddie a tea bag.
Whoa.
With my butter.
And on that note, good night.
Good night.
Peace. Peace out.